welcome to the Aquaspresso Coffee Academy, and today I'm going to be taking you through a deep dive into coffee freshness. Okay, so your first thing in coffee freshness is your one-way valve, and most coffee bean bags have some version of a one-way valve. What a one-way valve basically does is, as soon as you roast coffee, for the next month or so it starts to emit a lot of carbon dioxide, and you don't want that stored or sucked into a bag because that essentially affects the coffee taste. So what one-way valves enable the coffee to do is essentially to breathe, and the coffee emits the carbon dioxide through the one-way valve but prevents any oxygen going in through the other side. Now, just to have a look on coffee bags, there's a lot of coffee bags these days who have almost two little poked holes through to almost imitate the appearance of a one-way valve. Just make sure there's a proper plastic part to it. You can kind of feel that in your coffee bags to make sure that the one-way valve is a proper one-way valve and your coffee is going to stay fresh in your bagged coffee. The next concept, which is a very important concept in the world of coffee, is freshness, just how freshness, the science behind it, and all freshness really is affected mainly by oxidization. So as soon as your coffee is exposed to air, that air or that oxygen in the air attacks the coffee, and that causes the staling rate to happen. And your staling rate is directly affected by how quickly that process takes place. So you have beans where oxygen is attacking that bean as soon as it's open to the air continuously, and that creates the coffee to become stale and lose about half its freshness in the space of 2 weeks. Now, that effect is amplified whenever you have pre-ground coffee. So pre-ground coffee this is almost the same quantity of beans in pre-ground form. Pre-ground coffee is ground, of course, and that allows the air or the oxygen in the air to now attack all these little particles. So the surface area is far increased, which means your staling rate is far quicker, and you're left with coffee becoming or losing 50% of its freshness in the space of 2 hours. So super important. Try your best, number one, to go for beans. In the case where you can't go beans, try and go for some super small packaging pre-ground coffee to make sure you get a fresh coffee. Thank you for tuning in to another Aquaspresso Academy video. Please let us know your comments, and please subscribe more to learn more about coffee.